I still don't want to do my intro, but I don't have anybody else to do it for me. My son. Son, do it for me. Welcome to the vlog. Good job, son. Vlog. I hate when people put stuff in the wrong place. I know one of these suits said they was in the 48 large, or in the 48 large section. And my dad tried it on, because that's what his size is. But it didn't fit him. It was overly huge. I made the comment that I could possibly fit that. And my dad handed it to me. And when I put it on, it was bigger. I could barely fit in it. I was good. It was huge on me. And then my dad looked at the tag, because we were both bamboozled by the fact that this supposed 48 suit was bigger than me. Come to find out that it was a 60. While we got the 60 size suit in the 48 section. That hurt my feelings. It got me feeling all good about myself, like I've been really working hard at the gym, that a 48 is too big for me, and come out to find out it was a 60. Y'all gotta put these suits back, man. Y'all hurting brothers' feelings out in this piece. It's not cool, man. Not cool. Santa, you dirty dog. You out here cheating on Mrs. Claus with Ariel? Word? And you winking? Little flower? If you don't get your jolly behind back to the North Pole and make me a PS4 Pro Go, right now, leave. Leave her alone. Go make my PS4 Pro. Ow.
Morning, glad you are here this morning. Glad we get to celebrate Palm Sunday. I think my favorite thing about Palm Sunday is that, kind of as the video mentioned, that the people during that time were looking forward to this conquering king, and what it foreshadows is when he does return, and he returns on that white horse, and he's coming, and he is coming as king and as conqueror, and that's what we get to be excited for. That's what we get to look for. That is where our hope is found. So, this morning we're going to be in John chapter 15. John chapter 15, we're going to be continuing our series. He is our life. Now, a little back, I am the vine. I have come to do what you could not do. I have come to keep the law. I have come to be the perfect sacrifice that you could not do, that no matter how many lambs or how many doves you sacrifice, I have come to be that sacrifice. The third person in there are the branches. The follower of Christ, the followers of Christ are the branches. We continue to be in a fallen world. We still have sinful flesh. And so the process of growing closer and becoming more and more like Christ is our sanctification. And so that's what more this passage is referring to, is our sanctification. The producing of fruit is part of the sanctification process. Now, there's the end part of it, is when we go home to be with the Lord, or when he returns. That's the glorification. That's when there is no more pain, there's no more death, there's no more tears. We will be in eternal glory with the Father and with Jesus Christ. So, but just so that you know that there is a process. Our sanctification is a process. So, we're going to be looking through here, and this whole passage is referring to talking about fruit and producing fruit. And so I think one of the things that we should understand is, what does that look like? What is fruit? And so I think it's very good to look at when the Bible talks about what the fruit of the Spirit are. Now, be careful, it does not say that it's not referring to fruits in the sense of you can have any one of these. The fruit of the Spirit, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Revolve around you. And to be quite honest, When you think that, hey, I got everything figured out. I know, hey, I got my finances figured out. They don't. I got my parenting figured out. They don't. I got this figured out. I got life figured out. I got this. You don't have anything figured out. The only way that you think you have anything figured out is by comparing yourself to another poor person who is living in filthy rags, who is as bad of a sinner as you are. You go, oh, I'm a little bit better than they are. You're measuring on this yardstick that is so far away that get over yourself. Get over your pride. Get over yourself. Because if you expect the world to revolve around you, you're going to be sorely disappointed, and you're going to be miserable, and you're going to be angry, and you're going to be bitter. Jesus. And I don't mean just need him for salvation. Like, you need him on a daily basis. And it's very easy in our society today to not need things and not need people. Because, for the most part, we have a roof over our head. We have food in our stomachs. We're not threatened on a daily basis. If we go out and stand on the street corner and hold a sign and it says, Jesus saves, you know what's going to happen? Probably absolutely nothing. So, focus on what's important. Focus on who is important. All right, I'll get off my soapbox. Back very easily. I'll start praying, and then I'll get off, and then it's... So, pretend that Christ is writing in the car next to you. That you're just sitting and having a conversation. That you're talking. But you know what one of the most important parts of prayer is? Is the listening part. And that's hard for us, because it's very hard for us to sit and be still and be quiet. We want music playing, we want the TV on, but to actually just sit and just to abide in him. Just focus on his word, focus on his goodness. So abiding in Christ causes us to produce fruit. Therefore the Father is glorified. Where if we're abiding, we're also keeping his commandments. And so we remain in his love, that his joy, our joy is filled within him. Our joy is full. So if our joy is full, we will want to remain in his love, and therefore we'll continue to be obedient and to keep his commandments. Then we'll produce more fruit. Then the Father is glorified. Well, the Father is glorified. He loves God. He loves Christ. Christ's love is in us. It's all combined.
Details, VeggieTales, 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 VeggieTales. Broccoli, celery, gotta be VeggieTales. Collard greens, greens, good bell. With flour, sweet and sour. I gotta finish the song. Just do the hour. VeggieTales. So like VeggieTales. There's never ever a show like VeggieTales. It's time for VeggieTales. Woo! Can't leave. So we're laying down eggs for Easter. Egg hunting. And what you can't tell is the ridiculous amount of eggs that are on the ground. But there are a lot. There's an empty box from eggs. A lot of eggs. A lot of eggs. A lot of eggs. Remind me never to ever do this ever again. Bump Dakota Penland. Bump Dakota Penland.
Help getting the zip. Help with the vest, and then we need a photo for the people at home.
Alright, there you go.
Joel and a
Do you want to
butter.
video on this?
Maybe?
I can only see from here to here.
Sorry, I didn't know you were looking at me.
Oh man. Tell me what to do with my hands.
Alright, but okay, the stand still. Let me do it. There you go.
It's like the kid. It's like getting Dakota dressed for his wedding in a weird way.
Darling, you look fabulous.
Look 1,000 times stranger.
I like the suit. Way macho.
Very much.
Put your hand down.
Wait, Miles, wait.
All right, here, let's go stand.
Take him up to the chair.
Under the sea.
And things thought impossible, and he can do what no other God can do. Mountains will
Get straight, Dakota. Dancing with the bunny, fine. Dancing up there, that's where you draw the line. That's what I'm understanding.